Hi, guys. Okay. So you're down, you're feeling the little symptoms of depression, withdrawing, just sadness, just overall know that these are symptoms that have led up to depression, right? So what can we do? How can we help that? How do we help ourselves work through depression? Because it's possible. You can work through depression and it actually can create a positive outcome, and your mindset will change with time, more so than if you do nothing at all. Okay. We know people that get depressed and all they do is sleep it off, sleep it off, sleep it off. Hey, that's me. That's how I handled with my last bout of depression. I just slept the day away. Nothing motivated me until people stepped in and said, whoa, let's not. How about we do this? Okay. So that's what I'm going to do for you. Just some things that all around we as therapists and people working with others, the 5 tips that we give that help the most. Okay. Because when you're leaning into a depression, you normally will see that you withdraw from others. You want to just stay home. You want to, just manifest in your bed and be alone. You lose sight of eating, you lose sight of being around people, calling people, your daily routine. So let's just kind of go over a few things, 5 good things. Okay. The first thing it would be stay connected, call a friend, engage with others. When you are in that, deepest of depression, being alone is the most biggest negative impact there is. The more you allow yourself to be alone, you have no outer source of encouragement. You're missing some, serotonin that you could get from others. The ability to start feeding off of their feelings. So when you're staying engaged, when you're calling a friend, when you're getting out there doing things with others, and maybe you don't have true friends, but go to the mall. You go to the mall, you walk around, there's people laughing, there's people talking, there's families engaging, there's people doing life. And go to the zoo, go anywhere that you can engage with others, okay? It's hard. It's hard. You don't want to do that at all, but it affects the way our brain processes. Okay. Um, and I'm not saying you have to be like, hey, you want to hang out 24/7? Throw some dose of that throughout your day. Okay. Um, if you will get to the point where you know that you're depressed and you're wanting to get that difference, this is probably one of the first things that you can do to go ahead and step out of that. Okay. And you'll be amazed that your friends are going to be like, oh, wait, I wondered what's going on with you. And then they can also learn that they need, that they'll learn, okay, they're going through some depression. We need to check up on them. Engagement's very good for our mental health, just overall, period. Um, find a routine. I am a very routine basis person. Okay. I get in routines and it makes my day function and it makes my day go. And it's how I process. It's what's keeping me going. Okay. And if I get myself off of that rail of routine, then it's harder for me to pull through. If I will stay on my routine and I am making myself do what I need to do, get up, take a shower, brush my teeth, do all the things, do housework, clean dishes, just if I make myself stay on my routine, my mental health becomes clearer. I have some sort of direction and know what I need to do. Okay. Make a list, make your routine, write it down, make sure that you're following your routine. Don't let yourself fall into, I'm just not going to go to work today because I'm depressed. Don't do that, because all you're doing is allowing yourself to encompass, to keep that depression in the state of not healthy. Okay. Be active. Be active. That's the third thing. Be active. Again, very simple and easy to allow yourself to stay in bed. But one day turns into 2 days turns into 3, and so and so and so. And at that point, our lives shut down. and we tend to negatively only think about all the negative around us, right? Again, go to the mall, find friends, go for a walk, exercise. Um, if you're not one that wants to go out and be in public, do something on your TV. Pull up YouTube, find an exercise video, pull up YouTube, find a channel of people talking. Just be active in something. Okay. I have found that if I need to do any kind of workout, I do best, watching TV, watching on my TV, doing what I need to do, and I will work out. I'll be listening to music and just go, go, go. And with time, that ability to continue to do that will help work through that depressive state. Um, you're manifesting positive things. You're manifesting positive lifestyles. You're allowing yourself to work through the depression and not just stay there. Though that's easier, that's not your goal. So we got to set goals and do things that we know will help. Um, One of the biggest things that we need to do, and it's going to sound oxymoron to what I say, be active. Now I'm going to say find relaxation techniques. Okay. I am not a meditation type of person. I I get it. I get why people do it, but my mind just goes too many places for me to allow myself to sit there and just. But since having my stroke, what I've found is that if I can take 5 minutes just to think of nothing, which 5 minutes is not very much. That's why I stuck myself to a lower category there. And I just do some relaxation techniques there, whether it's deep breathing, whether it's literally just like setting, closing my eyes and letting myself think of nothing. It's hard to do that, but it's very refreshing. Okay. Some people read books to relax. Some people go on walks to relax. Some people take showers or take baths. Um, exercise could be relaxing. There's many ways that we can relax, but we need to incorporate those into our daily lives. Now, with relaxation, I'm not saying relax enough so much that you're putting yourself to sleep, but take a few minutes to just recenter yourself. Again, I started out with 5 minutes, and during that 5 minutes, I just absolutely can get myself to my most genuine, you know, I feel it. I have the kids often just tense in their hands and then have to learn to relax, tighten them and just learn to relax. Anything that will allow you the comfort of using a relaxation technique. Um, Taking baths used to be very relaxing to me, but now I don't know. I don't want to be in a bath any longer than I have to, it's just not relaxing. Um, Listening to music, that's something that's very relaxing. Just all kinds of anything that could be relaxing to you, right? Um, and that's where we need to find what we consider relaxing. Working on artwork or drawing or, you know, making something with wood, just anything. Just find anything that you find relaxing where there's nothing pressing you while you're doing it. Find a way to come to a calm with it. Okay. And when you are truly at a relaxed state, you'll feel it. It'll come normally from your neck out to your shoulders, out to your hands. Same with from your top of your legs down to your toes, you know? Um, and we need that in life. We need that because for that time where you're just allowing yourself nothing but to relax, you're giving yourself a moment just to be free, right? The big one too is oftentimes we can see that when somebody's in a severe depression and they're in the light of that and they're in the heaviest point, they turn to an addiction, whether it be gambling, whether it be alcohol, whether it be drugs, whether it be food, whatever it is, try to avoid any kind of an addictive behavior. Okay. A lot of people will turn to alcohol when they're depressed. Guys, that's not going to help. A matter of fact, that can intensify the feeling of depression. You're not in a good state when you start. You're not going to be in a good state in the end. Just like food. Sometimes when people are depressed, they gain weight. Okay. Well, unfortunately, that's not healthy because it only gives you other things to be depressed about, kind of like drinking. It only gives you something else to be depressed about or sad about. Gambling, you know, gambling is a big one. You know, you're depressed. Well, I'm just going to go gamble. No, probably not the best time to be doing that. Probably not. Because what happens is that all you're doing is throwing money away because you're not wanting to think of anything else. And it then can create harm on the outcome. Okay. Um, those all are very key to what we need to do when we're in the middle of depression so that we can work through it. Those are 5 pointers that you can have. The last thing that I'm going to say, it's along the same as the first one. Stay connected, stay in touch, stay engaged. Now, when I say this, I need to tell you this because I know that a lot of times our environment is a big indication of how we go through what we go through in life, such as a spat of depression. Okay. So if you are in a depressive state and you are reaching out to people that you know already have their own depressive issues going on, probably not going to be the best at healing. Okay. So when you're reaching out to people, when you're reaching out and engaging with others, make sure that it's a positive environment. Okay. So if I'm feeling sad, if I'm feeling down, if I'm feeling depressed, if I'm not wanting to get out of bed, I probably don't need to call people that are like minded at the time because they're like, yeah, man, that's what I'm going to do. And that's going to keep fostering that thought process. So it basically the sixth tip is find positive surroundings. Okay. Free 6 tips right there. Find positive surroundings, find positive people, find people that want more for you, find places that are not negative, find things to do that do not cause more harm. You know, think about the environment that you're in. Okay. Because just as you are depressed, if you are around others that are depressed, you guys feed off of each other. So the opposite of that would be find positive places that you can do, people you can be around, things you can do to foster positive thoughts and feelings. Okay. So yeah, it was supposed to only be 5. You got a free one. 6. It's 6. But they're all important, guys. I know it's hard. I know that it's difficult to just, what do you mean, Diane? I don't feel like doing any of that. I know. I know. You know, and you know what? I'm not telling you have to do it today. If today's the first day that you're really just laying in bed, don't beat yourself up. Take a day, feel your feelings. Take a day to process what's going on. Take a day to think about what you want and need to do. Take a day to sleep it away. And then when you wake up the next morning, start hard. Don't allow yourself to continue to do that another day. Okay? Because I truly believe sometimes people just need a day of rest just to reset. And that's okay. But if it's going to happen day after day after day after day, that's where it becomes a problem. And we're no longer working through depression, we're living in depression. Okay. So we need to learn to work through depression and not just live there. Because when we can do that, we will work through that, process what's going on, process what's happening, find a way to pull through, and then be able to say, dang, I did it. And if there's one phrase that I can give you to make it stick, if you're sitting in a depressive state right now, okay, you have lived your hardest day up to today and made it through. So if today feels like your hardest day, push, bring yourself through. I have been telling you guys always reach out. Let me know if there's anything I can do. Tell me what you want to talk about. How can I help you? Because I am here. I will do it. I will thrive for you. If you need a positive person, I'm your person. Okay. I have bad days just like everybody else, but I've learned how to work through it instead of living in it. And I would love to teach you or be there for you or help you live through it and not stay in it. So, um, for now, I mean, that's really all I have. I just wanted to put that out there and give you those 5/6 grade tips. And if you have any questions, please let me know. I'm here. I'm here for questions. So for now, guys, have a great one. Talk to you later. Please remember to like, share, subscribe, hit the bell because there's more videos coming. Thanks, guys.